Welcome to Al-hakim channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we'll be talking about rejection. Now, rejection happens to us at all times. It happens to a lot of people, and sometimes life can feel that it's full of rejection. Now, studies show that the pain of rejection is so strong that it activates the same neural pathways as pain receptors. So the pain of rejection is actually the same as the physical pain. Now, in a world of 7.3 billion people, we are bound to get rejected because of the limited resources and spaces. This can be either in the past, in the present, or in the future. Now, I've been rejected many times in life. I was rejected from when applying to medical school, when applying to my junior medical jobs, senior medical jobs, when I'm pitching to prospective business investors. So dealing with rejection is an important skill to have. Now, in this video I'm going to be talking about 4 mindsets that I discuss with my clients who come to me with problems of rejection. And having these mindsets will allow you to deal with rejection better, to be able to overcome rejection much more quickly, and anticipate possibilities of rejection and how to deal with it at the time. And all of these things improves your performance at work and also makes your life much happier outside work, because as we know, rejection can happen outside work as well. Now, the first mindset, which is really important and I discuss with my clients, is that rejection actually enhances creativity. If we look at human history, we find that a lot of the great artists and creative people actually went through a lot of rejection in the early part of their careers. So people like Walt Disney, people like Vincent van Gogh, J.K. Rowling, they all went through lots of periods of rejection, and this improved their creativity and they went on to become very successful. There's actually a study done in the Journal of Experimental Psychology in the University of Cornell in 2012, and they specifically studied this topic, that rejection increases your creativity, and they found that that was the case. And there's a small print here, or nuance here, and that if you get repeatedly rejected, the time that it increased your creativity is when you accepted your social isolation. So that's the first mindset. Rejection actually enhances your creativity. The second mindset, which I bring to the table with my clients, is that with rejection you actually increase and improve your empathy and also emotional intelligence. When you become when you get lots of rejections in life, and it hurts a lot when you're rejected, you start avoiding these situations, and you start becoming more in tune with other people's emotions and reactions, and you try and avoid those situations which you know will lead to rejection and problems associated with that. You start being in tune with people's feelings and people's needs, and all this improves your interpersonal skills with your colleagues, and these situations will reduce the incidence of rejection. So the second mindset is that rejection actually improves your emotional intelligence. The third mindset is that rejection improves your self-confidence. And that sounds counterintuitive, but let me explain. When you go through bouts of rejection, you come to the harsh realization that actually people out there don't like you, and people out there have a different view to yours, or you have a different view to theirs. Once you come to that realization, you start to become more and more comfortable with yourself and with your opinions, and with what you're about. Once you come to that realization, you become more comfortable with yourself, and this increases your self-confidence. So actually, the more times you're rejected, the more times you'll become more self-confident with your opinions and not other people's opinions. So rejection increases your self-confidence. Now the fourth mindset, which is also just as important, is that rejection makes you more humble and a more well-rounded person. Now, we just previously said that rejection increases your self-confidence. It does that, but at the same time, it also, you start appreciating that you're not perfect, that there are one or two things that you still need to work on. You may be self-confident with increasing rejections, or with more rejections you become more self-confident, but at the same time, you know that you need to keep humble. There are a lot more things, usually one or two things that you still need to work on. And after each rejection, you know that there's a bit more work to do. So those are the four mindsets that I want everyone out there to think about the next time they get rejected. That it enhances your creativity, that it makes you more emotionally intelligent, that it increases your self-confidence, and it also makes you more humble. So the next time you get that rejection letter for that ideal job you've been working for the last year, or that paper that you've submitted to your favorite journal and you got that rejection paper, know that your creativity will increase, your self-confidence will increase, it will keep you more humble, and you'll be more emotionally in tune with your colleagues and friends. I hope this helps. Leave your comments down below, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.